Brothers and sisters, it's something very easy ibadah Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala given us, and He has given importance to that ibadah, that we do that without wasting our time in our life. And that is dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in our life. He said, you remember Allah frequently. You remember Allah as much as possible. Okay, and he said, the men who remember Allah often, and the women who, men and women who do so, for them Allah has prepared forgiveness and a great reward. Remembering Allah frequently will secure for us forgiveness from Allah and His great reward, which is Jannah, which is paradise. He said, remember Allah with much remembrance, not now and then, frequently, and exalt Him in the morning and evening. All this morning, evening adhkar, after daily, 5 daily prayers, tasbihat, morning, evening, before going to the bed. All these, very frequently, Allah commanded us in the Qur'an to make a time of remembering Allah. And He said, if you are too busy with your wealth or with your children, that's stopping you to remember Allah. If anybody does that, he doesn't frequently remember Allah, then he will be one of the losers. He'll be losers, among the losers. And He also said, don't forget Allah, okay? And be not like those who forgot Allah. So He made them forget themselves. Those are the disobedience. If you forget Allah, Allah will make you are forgetting yourself. How one can forget oneself? That means you will forget the main task of your life. Main task of our life is to worship Allah, to obey His command, to praise Him, to glorify Him. We'll forget that only in our mind, dunya, this world, worldly affairs. They will be too busy, will be losing, will be loser in the end. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to us, it's not only we need a formal session plan to remember Allah in all situations. الَّذِينَ يَذْكُرُونَ اللَّهَ قِيَامًا وَقُعُودًا وَعَلَى جُنُوبِهِمْ, who remember Allah while standing or sitting or lying on their sides in all situations. You're driving the car, you can do the dhikr of Allah. You're walking to the masjid, half an hour or 1 hour took place and you're going back, going by tube. Utilize this time with the dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whoever does in all situations, in morning, evening, after salah, before salah, utilizing the free time, dhikr of Allah, he'll be written to Allah, min al-dhakirin Allah kathiran wa dhakirat. Among those who frequently remember Allah, his name will be in that list. And that if your name is in that list, you have a security, guarantee of Allah's forgiveness and high reward, Jannah. And if you remember Allah, Allah remembers you. فَاذْكُرُونِي أَذْكُرْكُمْ. You remember me, I'll remember you. That means Allah forgets someone? He never forgets anyone. But remembering us with His care, which is a special grant of goodness for Him, that He will be focusing, He will be taking care of us by special care. And see, dhikr doesn't need to have a formal session and to have some kind of halaqah, circle, come together, all this, No, you do it your own way. واذكر ربك في نفسك تضرعا وخيفة ودون الجهر من القول بالغدو والآصال ولا تكن من الغافلين. And remember your Lord within yourself in humility. It's not, you don't need a microphone to give a gathering, a circle of dhikr. Do between you and Allah. And in fear, without loudness in words, while people will be arranging the microphone to do the dhikr. The Qur'an says, without loudness. You can say when you're alone, you can say a bit loudly, but you don't need all this mahfil of dhikr in the mornings and in the evening. And do not among the heedless. And this dhikr of Allah is a serious good amal. One of the Sahabi came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and he said, Ya Rasulullah, inna shara'i al-Islami qad kathurat alay, فأخبرني بشيء أتشبث به. قال لا يزال لسانك رطبا من ذكر الله. One of the companions came, O Messenger of Allah, there are many injunctions of Islam for me. Many amal, nawafil, salawat, nafal fasting, nafal hajj, umrah, nafal salah, all these. I can't do many of these. So give me something very simple, very easy, to which I may hold fast. Give me something very easy that I not leave it without doing. He said, then keep your tongue wet with the remembrance of Allah. Make your tongue is moist with the remembrance of Allah. This is easy one. You don't need wudu. Everywhere I can do dhikr except in the toilet. While walking, while driving, while, riding anything. Khalas, you don't need facing Qibla. Easy. Going to the masjid, coming back from the masjid. All this time could be used by, remembrance of Allah. And huge opportunity Allah given to us made it so easy. And the virtue of dhikr is so much. Imam Ibn Taymiyyah rahmatullah alayhi said, من اجتهد واستعان بالله تعالى ولازم الاستغفار والاجتهاد فلا بد أن يؤتيه الله من فضله ما لم يخطر ببال. Whoever is trying hard and seeking help from Allah and does continuous istighfar and all good opportunity, dhikr of Allah, then he is not wasting his time, then Allah will grant him so much goodness he can never imagine. Beyond his imagination, the goodness will come to him. Imam Ibn Qayyum says as well, من أدام التسبيح انفردت أساريره ومن أدام الحمد تتابعت عليه الخيرات ومن أدام الاستغفار فتحت له المغاليق. Whoever is continuously having in his tongue dhikr, tasbih for Allah, subhanallah, alhamdulillah, subhanallah, bihamdi, subhanallah al-azim, his all difficulty will be removed. Whoever is alhamdulillah, hamdan, kathiran, tayyiban, mubarakah, doing Allah's, praising Allah, the khairat, goodness will come one after another to him, continuously. And وَمَنْ أَدَامَ الْإِسْتِغْفَارَ فُتِحَتْ لَهُ الْمَغَالِيقُ, and the one continuously does istighfar, seeking Allah forgiveness, all closed door will be open to him. He also said, Imam Ibn Qayyim rahmatullah alayhi, إن في دوام الذكر في الطرق والبيت والحضر والسفر والبقاء تكثير الشهود العبد يوم القيامة فإن البقعة والدار والجبل والأرض تشهد للذاكر يوم القيامة. He said that the continuous dhikr of Allah in the street, in the way, at house, while he is in journey, while he is traveling, while he is at his own town, and any place, in the shop, in anywhere, he does dhikr. In the mountainous area, in lowland, wherever he goes, his voice is continuously having Allah dhikr, remembrance. All these places will be coming to give witness for him in the day of judgment in front of Allah. While I witness, he is coming to this hill, this mountain, me, I witnessed his dhikr. He was traveling in that way, he was remembering you, Allah, I witnessed that. So fortunate will be the person. In a hadith, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, سبق المفردون. قالوا وما المفردون يا رسول الله؟ قال الذاكرين الله كثيرا والذاكرات. The mufarridun have gone ahead. The mufarridun have gone ahead before anyone. So Sahaba asked, who are the mufarridun ya Rasulullah? Who are they? He replied, those men and women who frequently celebrate the remembrance of Allah. They don't forget Him. Their tongue is moist with the dhikr of Allah, any opportunity. Imam al-Hasan al-Basri rahimahullah said, أحب عباد الله إلى الله أكثرهم له ذكرا وأتقاهم قلبا. The most beloved servant of Allah are those who remember Allah more and those whose hearts are clean. Rabi ibn Anas radiallahu anhu said, Alamatu hubbillahi kathratu dhikrihi. Sign of Allah's love, sign of your love for Allah is that you remember Him more and more. فَإِنَّكَ لَن تُحِبَّ شَيْئًا إِلَّا أَكْثَرْتَ ذِكْرَهُ. If you truly love anything, you will be frequently mentioning that, frequently remembering that. So it is a sign that you remember Allah. It is a sign that you love Allah. If you love Allah, it is not one way. Anybody loves Allah truly, Allah loves him. Love doesn't happen one way. If Allah loves him, Allah will tell Jibreel, my servant so and so, I love him, you love him as well. Jibreel alayhi salam loves him, and he goes to announce in the heaven, all angels, this person so and so in the earth, he is loved by Allah. Please, all of you love him. They all love him, this person. The angels love you. You remember Allah. Even Allah will make people of the earth will love him as well, except the enemies of Allah. Our greatest scholars are very careful. One day a man came to visit Sari Sakti, one of the scholars and past man. Fara'a indahu jama'a. He found he's busy with many people around him. He's having gossip and mashallah, good chit chat. فقال صرت مناخ البطالين ثم ماذا ولم يجلس. He said, oh mashallah, you became nest of those who useless people gossiping. You are their nest. You made a nest for them here. I'm not going to stay. He left. Another scholar, he was just about to start reading Qur'an, and some people knocked the door came to visit. They had no any important task, only to spend time with him. They realized from his face, he's not very happy. They said, oh, لَعَلَّنَا شَغَلْنَاكَ. Probably we have, came to make you busy. Probably you are busy with something else. فَقَالَ أَصْدُقُكُمْ. I will speak truth. I will speak truth. كنت أقرأ فتركت القراءة لأجلكم. I was reading Qur'an, but you came, I had to stop the recitation of the Qur'an. These are the seriousness of the scholars. Those who love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala truly. They cannot waste their time. Wasting time is a sign that we are not getting Allah's special care and mercy. This is a clear sign. Nowadays, how many people waste their time in the social media? When you go home, go to your office, came to pray, go back. You could not do tasbihat, subhanallah, subhanallah, alhamdulillah, Allah Akbar after salah because you need to rush to go to office. Go, no problem. But while going, utilize this time to do the tasbihat you could not do in the masjid. A Muslim will be always clever, thinking economy way, I cannot waste my time. This dhikr is easy, don't it udu, don't it facing qibla, don't it even ghusl is farz, you can do even without farz ghusl, you can do dhikr of Allah. Only you cannot recite Qur'an. Brothers and sisters, let us ask Allah tawfiq, that Allah help us to keep our tongue moist with the dhikr of Allah. Memorize some of the adhkar. You have apps in your mobile phone. Take the photos of Muslim in your pocket, and while you are sitting on the underground, please read. Don't miss this opportunity. May Allah give us tawfiq. I just draw your attention to another hadith. In hadith, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Ittaqi Allah haythuma kunt, wa atbi' as-sayyi'at al-hasanata tamhuha, wa khaliq an-nasa bi khuluqin hasan." Fear Allah wherever you are. Do good deeds after doing bad ones. The former will wipe out the latter. And behave decently towards people. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted will be good to Allah, obeying Him, remembering Him, praising Him, praying to Him, and same time will be good to the other people who are around us. We cannot misbehave with anyone. one of the misbehavior or one of the injustice we may do to that we don't like somebody, I hate him. Why? Because he has disability, so he's not very welcome, you know. I don't like him, na'udhu. Race or ethnicity, religion or belief or any other behavior, I don't like it. I have to hate him. It could be with the family members, at family, could be outside. So all this hate crime is a crime. Sometimes police will be not find any evidence, but the person suffer from your hate crime. Person personally, he realizes your behavior, your attitude towards him is torturing him. It could not be physical maybe sometimes it could be physical as well because of the mental one. You are more aggressive, you may cause physical as well, then violence could take place. So now this is a awareness in the country. Our Town House Council also doing so. They have a stall, I believe, here today to create awareness about this. So we are signing pledge at ELM and Mariam Center to end all hate crimes, and we are a reporting center too. Hate crimes, could be committed against any person or property. So what is the hate incident to know? Hate incidents can feel like crimes to those who suffer them and often escalate to crimes or tension in the community. The police can only prosecute when the law is broken, but can work with partners to try and prevent any escalation in seriousness. Hate crimes and incidents hurt. They can be confusing and frightening. By reporting them when they happen to you, you may be able to prevent these incidents from happening to someone else. You will also help the police understand the extent of hate crime in your local area so they can better respond to it. Reporting makes a difference to you, your friends, and your life. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq. بارك الله لي ولكم في القرآن العظيم ونفعني وإياكم بما فيه من الآيات وذكر الحكيم وأقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين من كل ذنب فاستغفروا واتوبوا إليه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم.